what is keeping Bitcoin down, right? Like, is it that gold is the center of attention? Is it that AI has attracted all the speculators out of crypto? Is it that quantum? I've heard like Nick Carter say quantum, and like Luke Groman, that the reason that he divested most of his Bitcoin was on the quantum stuff. Nick Carter agrees with that. Is it that VCs have all moved on from investing in crypto because right now it's expensive and there are better opportunities elsewhere? Is it something else? Is it all the above?
It's the OG whales. That's the one you didn't mention. Them.
Oh yeah, that's sorry.
I think that's the biggest factor. I think that's the biggest factor. Like they just got the memo at one point. Like, oh yeah, 100,000. It's time to like I don't know, move on.
Well, I think it's also the OGs. The OG whales sold because they are the ones who would believe the 4-year cycle is real more than anybody else, right?
Exactly.
And so they made it real, I guess.
And also that, that 100K number, it's like, okay, how many more billions do you need if you bought in 2011 or something? And it was even, was Bitcoin launched? Anyway,
a while ago.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest factor is that, and yeah, the quantum FUD thing plays a smaller role. By the way, on that quantum FUD, I think that's it's something that's like suppressing the price to an extent, but I think I'm considering it kind of like a bullish FUD. So what I mean by that is it's like an opportunity, because I think eventually people will realize that it's the quantum threat to Bitcoin is negligible, or it's a nothing burger. And
so you're in that camp?
Yes. But some people right now do think it's real. It's like, as mentioned, we have in our doc, there's someone, investment banker, basically there's somebody issued a note saying that they're not no longer recommending buying Bitcoin because of the quantum risk, right? And so there's like some pools of capital out there that actually do think this is real. It's a real thing. But I think so that's like suppressing the price to an extent. And so what I view that as an opportunity, like that perception gap as an opportunity, similar to how many years ago when Bitcoin was like $1,000, there was a very real risk that it was going to be banned by governments around the world, and that's what made the risk reward so asymmetrical at that point. And Bitcoin has been de-risked to a huge extent since then, but this quantum FUD sort of adds some risk back into it, thus lowering the current price. And I think it's an opportunity, because I actually don't think it's a real risk. I think it is FUD.
I agree. I think it's a credible enough threat that it will probably create lower prices, but it's not credible enough that it's going to fully kill Bitcoin and cryptography. I mean, it is pretty clear that at some point, the general consensus is that quantum computing is going to be able to run what's it called, Shor's algorithm, and probably break elliptic curve cryptography. But like, we don't know if that's 4 years or 15 years. And I'm totally speculating here. This is way in the future, but I kind of have trouble seeing IBM, Google, Microsoft, Amazon. These are the guys developing the computers. It seems like a bad PR move to be the one that killed Bitcoin and wiping out trillions of dollars, especially if Bitcoin becomes like a reserve asset of the United States and all these governments. Like, do you really want to be the company that is responsible for that? I wonder if these companies in the future, you'll start to see them maybe work on like an amicable cooperation or a solution with developers to make sure that doesn't happen, because they've got a fiduciary responsibility. It seems like bad publicity.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever get to that, because I think what's going to happen, like these companies that are working on quantum, it's in their best interest to publish every time they like make a breakthrough, right?
Yeah.
And and they always like exaggerate the impressiveness of their breakthrough because they need to do that in order to get more funding. And so what that means is that there's no like, it's very known what like the power of quantum computing, like its capabilities are, because all these companies who are like need to raise tons of money are telling you exactly where they are at in the process, right? And the reality is, this is just to say there's no like secret like somebody working underground to figure it out. It's all very much known, and the experts have like noted that all the progress is very minimal. Like they can factor, quantum computers can only factor numbers that are like a 4-year-old could factor at this point.
Yeah, I mean, again, I generally agree with all that. It's just getting Bitcoin devs to do anything is like herding cats. I think that's the issue.